Hello everyone, we thought we'd just do a quick update video because we've been sort of vanished. AWOL since about February when we finished the Caravan, moved back into it, and then you heard nothing from us all summer until eventually we popped back up doing the West Highland Way in Scotland, which was a bit odd.
Yeah, that's because it's been an absolutely crazy year.
It's been a mad summer.
Yeah, we've had to put content creation on the back burner. As you know, it's a hobby for us. It's not any way part of our income, so we've had to really prioritise the day jobs and just kind of surviving a little bit through what's been the busiest summer we've ever known on the campsite. And Jamie's also been super busy at work, which we'll talk about in a second.
But it is Christmas Eve.
Yay!
We've got our Christmas jumpers on. So it's the 24th of December.
Yeah, and we're up in Kinlochleven in the western Highlands of Scotland.
Indeed we are.
Visiting Jamie's parents. So we're having a nice few days up here. We're only up here for about 5 days because that's the only time we've got available, but it's still nice to get away and do some bits and pieces.
So yeah, we're just going to do a bit of a recap really from about March forwards, and just very quickly, we're not going to talk for ages. As you know, I was working at the pub this time last year, and then due to different lockdowns and different bits and pieces, it was just becoming a bit of a nuisance with the shifts and so on. And so when the job came up with the vaccination team, I took that. So I've been helping out with the vaccination project in North Wales since then, which has been really great because it's been sort of fairly regular hours.
Jamie's hours were far better because at the pub he was working till midnight quite regularly, and then obviously when pubs closed he wasn't working at all. And you know, I think we mentioned before in the last lockdown video we'd had problems with furlough and stuff, so the NHS job came up and it's been reliable, regular, full-time hours for pretty much a year now, hasn't it?
Because we can't travel anywhere at the moment, so I figured I'll rejoin the rat race for a bit, and it's been alright.
It's been really good. You've been on the admin team, haven't you? So it's been good. And obviously I was working at the campsite again as I was the year before, which was absolutely crazy. I mean, it has been like, it was like August bank holiday every day from kind of the beginning of April when we opened again right through until the end of September. October quieting down a little bit, but it was just been absolutely crazy. And on top of that, I've really spent most of the summer not being very well, unfortunately. So I was kind of covered in these horrible itchy hives all summer, which we never really discovered. The doctors didn't ever really find out why, but I'm getting much better now. I think it might be linked to autoimmune or something, but I am fit and healthy now, and apart from being a bit scratchy now and then, looking like I've got fleas, it's all good, isn't it?
Of course, typically the hives coincided with the 3 hottest weeks of the year when the temperatures were in excess of 25 degrees every day.
And the only thing that I could like wear that was comfortable was this really fleecy jumper and jogging bottoms. It was the only thing my skin could deal with. So yeah, it was not great. It was a difficult. I had them about 9 weeks really badly, didn't I, over the summer? But anyway, it's fine. But now I'm much better. So and we've got some really exciting things going on, haven't we? So at some point during that summer you started painting foxes. Well no, it was February in the winter lockdown. I took up watercolour just for fun really, and started posting some bits and pieces on social media, and got a lot of traction with what I was doing. My artwork is based around like positive mental health and stuff like that, so I've been developing that on the side all year, and well, really it's just kind of exploded, hasn't it, in terms of in terms of people kind of wanting to order stuff from me. And so I've actually started my own little small business now, which is great, and excitingly I'm going to be moving into doing that full time from now on. So
which sort of leads us quite nicely into sort of next summer. We're not being campsite wardens again. We left Bodua at the beginning of November. We are back in bricks and mortar at the moment.
Yeah, we're staying with family at the moment.
Staying with family down in Wales.
And the Caravan stored at the site that we were on. So and we did 4 summers there, didn't we? Working as warden.
Something like that,
I think we did the first one we did as like volunteers, and then I was employed for 3 years. So we kind of felt like we were at a natural point where we wanted to do something a bit different anyway. And then with my business just sort of taking off, it just seemed like the right thing to do. Yeah,
because we never intended to settle anywhere, did we? But what's quite exciting was the illustrations. Because you will have seen one at the start of this video.
That obviously isn't one of my mental health illustrations. That's just a for fun thing.
So you sort of, we're taking some of the things that we've seen along the way on the campsite and caravanning communities and other bits and pieces, and we're going to try and create some humorous Caravan merch.
Little cartoons and stuff that we're going to hopefully turn into, with my other business, my Fox Under the Moon business, which we'll leave a link to in the description. I do greeting cards and art prints and mugs and stuff like that, so we're hoping that we can kind of use the skills that I've learnt in that business to try and make some Caravan, just some really light-hearted Caravan kind of merchandise. And
because people have asked us in the past about merch, and like I just feel really bad.
We do not want people wearing t-shirts with our face on it.
or just slapping our logo on something. I don't know, it just didn't sit right with us. I don't know, it's just we're a bit weird. This
feels like a comfortable way for us to kind of sell things that we've kind of produced and that represent, because it is like Jamie says, like we are kind of taking the pee a little bit out of some people we've met, some situations we've been in, and I think that a lot of people, if you Caravan, which obviously you do if you're watching this video, you are definitely going to relate to some of the characters and little scenarios, so it's just a bit of fun. And we're hoping maybe next, I think it's October, we've got our sights set on the stars, and we're going to try and do the Camping and Caravan show at the NEC, to talk about our sort of lifestyle and stuff, but also to sell some of that stuff. So it will be available online too, so we'll pop some details of that.
I mean, we're just a stall at the NEC.
We're not
on the stage or anything. Not yet.
We're not taking over the show or anything.
But the idea is, if you want to come and meet us, we're hoping going to be selling some bits down at the NEC, and if you want to buy, we're going to try and do mugs and t-shirts, calendars,
we will
prints.
keep you updated on that, because we are going to be doing loads more content. I think we say this in every video, but actually now that, so Jamie, the plan is that Jamie's contract should end at the end of March. Obviously with the current situation we're not sure, but regardless, after March time we're going to be doing a lot of kind of travelling around with my other art business, Fox Under the Moon. I'm going to be doing some country shows and fairs and stuff like that, going into schools, all of that. So we're actually going to do some touring, aren't we? Which is really exciting.
We're having to change the car as well, so we're looking at cars at the moment, because although the Dacia Duster is a nice vehicle, I don't think it would tolerate towing.
Not have the guts.
No, I don't think it would tolerate towing day after day. So.
And also, obviously, with me moving a lot of stock for my little business around, we're going to need something with quite a big kind of boot space and stuff. So we really are planning to do some sort of travelling around, touring videos, and so obviously we'll keep you updated on everything that's going on and stuff, and show you some new places that we've not visited, and we're just going to make the most of being in the UK, because it's a beautiful country, and while we're kind of hampered in terms of longer term like travel abroad, we're like, well, you know what, we've got this golden opportunity to go and explore the UK and do some touring, so so
lots of exciting stuff going on.
Sorry that we've really not been in touch at all. It really honestly hasn't been. There hasn't been like a couple of days that go by without us talking about we should do a video on this, or I wonder, whatever. And we really love all your comments and stuff that are still coming in, and the fact that you guys still support us even when we've been rubbish is great. So hopefully we'll reward you for that with some more videos next year.
Definitely. And it's going to be nice because we're touring, we've got more to show. I think it's quite hard when you're in one spot for so long to kind of keep things fresh and original. And
I was like a spotty monster for the whole of the summer, so I would not have wanted to be on.
No.
It's not good.
So
no, it's cool. It feels like we're finally, after four years now that we've been doing what we're doing, and since we sold the house, it feels like this next year is going to be the first year that we're really doing what we intended to do, which is touring around, doing a bit of adventuring, and just actually experiencing that freedom a little bit more, because in theory we'll be working for ourselves rather than being tied to a place or an employer, which, I mean, who knows, we might completely mess up and it may not work, my business might not support us, who knows, but we're going to give it a go, aren't we? We've managed to accrue enough in our savings to be able to have a go and see where we get on. And if we end up at the end of next year thinking, okay, we need to get another warden job, that's an option, isn't it? So
lovely. Well, we're going to keep it short and sweet today. We just want to wish you all...
It's blooming cold here.
want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hopefully all the best for you all in 2022. And we promise you will see more of us.
See more of us.
Okay, take care, bye.